Okay, so the brute force approach of this problem we have solved in previous video. So now we will solve the optimized approach. Okay, so optimized approach is using sliding window. As you can see here, it is asking sub range and giving window like a. Then we can think it is the problem of sliding window. Okay, for 2 pointers. Now what I am doing here is, since we know that it is asking the frequency of maximum element of that array. Okay, so what I'm doing, first I'm taking all the variables. Okay, I'm taking 2 pointers left and right. Okay, that will be initialized from 0 and answer variable to store our answer. Okay, and I'm taking one variable, that is count. It will basically count the frequency of max element. Okay, like maximum, you can say. So in this, via this loop, I'm just finding the maximum number in our array, and after this I will run a while loop, and this loop will run till n, basically last index, till last index. And after that, what we will do, we will simply count at any moment if the value of current index is equal to maximum number. That means we have got a number which is the max, which is equal to max element of our array. Okay, so we will simply count it. Basically we will increase the frequency. Okay, so we will keep doing this, and at any moment when our count is greater than or equal to k, suppose in this problem like here, if we have reached in this array 1 3 2 3 and 2, here our count will be 2 because here we have 2 3, right? Frequency of 3 is 2, so we count will be 2. At this moment our while loop will run. Okay, and it will run until our count is greater than or equal to k, because we need only subarray where count of count of max element is greater than or equal to k. Okay, so we'll run this loop, and at any moment what I will do, I will see if our element which is at ith index is equal to maximum. Okay, then what I will do, I will decrement count, and after that we will increase the left pointer, and after that we will calculate the number. Okay, that how many, that what is the, how many subarrays are there. Okay, so it will be uh, total number of basically your array length, and then you will minus it by right pointer. Okay, and then after that you will do right. Okay, so via this approach you will be able to solve this problem, and then last you have to return. Okay, okay, so if I will explain. Okay, so now I'm going to explain this how it is working. Okay, while, so suppose we have reached here 1 3 2 3 2, this array, this subarray basically. Okay, here what would be, count would be 2, right pointer would be at index 3, and left pointer would be at index 0. Okay, and when we have reached here, then our count will be greater than equal to k. So what we will do now, we have to count the basically count answer. Okay, so you can count the answer, what is the, and what would be the answer. Answer would be number of elements in that array, basically n minus where is your right index. Okay, so if we see the length of this array is 5, so 5 minus 3, that is 2. Okay, we will add answer, we will add 2 in our answer. Okay, and after that what we will do, we will increase our I. Okay, because we will run this loop until our count is greater than or equal to k. So here it is not equal to max, no, max element, so we will just increment I. Okay, so when I will be at index 1, that it is basically at number 3, then this number is equal to our max element. At this moment we will just decrease the count of that number. Okay, so here I am doing this, I am just decreasing count, and after that we will increase the left pointer, and after that you will add the answer again. So this process will keep on going. Okay, so because listen, at if you will see in this part of summary 1323, Here, uh, when while loop will run, we will get four subarray. Okay, because we are required at least two. Okay, so there in this array there are two, and doesn't matter what is the last number, whether it, though it is 3, but doesn't matter whether it is 3 or not. If we have this substring, or sorry subarray, then you will get the answer as 4. Okay, because we have already 2 3, which is sufficient for our answer. So that's why. And like see, in if you will see, then we will get 1 3 2 3 1 subarray. Then another could be 1 3 2 3, and here it is 3, but doesn't matter whether it is 3 or not. Suppose it here is 5, then also we will count it, because doesn't matter what the number here is at last index, we only count, it will only matter uh, that there is count or 2 or not. Okay, so it is. And another summary would be 3 2 3. Okay, and like this 3 2 3, and the last number doesn't matter, because we have already two numbers. So via this number you can get the answer. And you can use your hash map also, but we are only concerned about its frequency. Okay, and we are not too much manipulating it, so we are just adding and decrementing, so we are not using the hash map. So the time complexity of this code would be go of n, and the space complexity will go of 1, because we are not using any extra space complexity. Thank you.